Debonair. Okay.
So, but yeah. So moving on from there,
Folded.
I
That's
guess
why.
we could talk about this real quick because I know Dev said we're already at an hour and 30 minutes. So now we can get to today's question of the day, I guess. We were supposed to talk about this last week, but the show ran long and we didn't have time. We wanted to do most complete teams. My man Dev said he wanted us to give our most complete teams, two from the AFC, two from the NFC. If times run short, we'll just keep it one. But we'll try to start with two. So two teams from the AFC that are the most complete. So you think they have a solid defense, you think they have a good offense, you think their special teams is capable, or you think they're poised to make a good run, or they've put together some quality wins against strong opponents. Whatever parameters you want to use, they just have to be complete teams. So you can give me two from the NFC, two from the AFC. I know Dev said he already had his picks in mind, but whenever you guys want to start, let me know.
I don't know. There's only like two teams really overall in the NFC. That's complete. Um, that's the Rams. Well, Rams is the number one complete team in
That's the
there.
two teams playing each other
Um,
this weekend.
and
The
then
Rams and the Seahawks.
no, the Seahawks is not because every time they, the Seahawks, every time like there's a certain thing with Sam Darnold that whenever he plays against either the Rams or he plays against the 49ers, something just happens. And those two teams specifically, he will be seeing in the playoffs. And I don't believe he would be able to. He could potentially get through one, but I don't think he can get through the other. Because the if the 49ers make it and they have to play against the Seahawks, I give the 49ers the edge because
Bro,
they just
what?
know that division way better. Sam Darnold
Um,
doesn't know that division like the 49ers do. So I would give the edge to the 49ers in that kind of thing. But in the other category of who's the other complete team,
In the NFC.
um, in the NFC, it would go to the Bears
Oh.
because Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson are like doing their thing. Their defense is pretty up there. Their offense is looking solid. I don't really see, like, when I go into them, I don't really see them losing. The only team I could put against the Bears that I could say like it's a definite like loss for them is the Rams. Every team I could put against the Bears, they can win that game. They can win the game against the Packers. They can win a game against the Seahawks. They can win a game against the 49ers. They could damn for sure now win a game against the Eagles because the Eagles are kind of falling apart right now. Fire Kevin Patullo. But the Bears currently, because of the head coach right now, it would have been the 49ers, but Kyle Shanahan is literally holding that tape together with glue and duct tape. So I can't call them the most complete team. Because I've seen this story before. They've made the NFC championship and then every single one of their QBs got hurt. So I don't know what devil magic is against the 49ers, but Kyle Shanahan is literally holding that team together with glue and duct tape and a little bit of spit grease. So I can't call them the most complete team. The Bears can beat anybody except for the Rams. AFC, it's gonna go to, of course, with my Patriots. Um, and the
wow.
Bengals being the two teams. I would put the Broncos, but offensively, You just don't believe in Bo Nix. Like you look at every other QB, like when you go into a game and you're saying like bar for bar, are you going to choose Bo Nix over Josh Allen? No. Are you gonna pick Bo Nix over Drake May? No. Like even the QBs that were hurt, were you gonna pick Bo Nix over Patrick Mahomes? No. Even when they lost, we were still just like, yeah, we'd still kind of pick Mahomes. Were we picking Bo Nix over Joe Burrow? No. Like, so it's kind of one of those things where I can't really say their offense is more complete. Um, their defense is for sure elite, of course. Their special teams is up there, but the Patriots special teams is better. Like it's just when it's like 3 weeks ago when the Colts and everything was matched up. Specifically when it was number one the Colts, two the Patriots, three the Broncos, that essentially like asphyxiated like effectively everything that it was. The Patriots were the most balanced team there was. The most offensively dominant team that was there was the Colts, and the most defensively dominant team was the Broncos. Because you just like, and even then, you still wasn't like picking Danny, like you still was picking Danny Dimes over Bo Nix. Like you was just like, yeah, Jonathan Taylor, but would still so I would still right now in the playoffs currently that's going on, the Patriots and the Bills would be the two teams in the AFC that are the two most complete. Because there is really nobody else, and the only thing you are gonna kind of have to argue is the Broncos, which, like I said, if you're gonna argue the Broncos, are you really arguing the Broncos being complete? Or are you just arguing that the defense is so elite that defense wins championships? And at that point, we're still just talking about one specific side of the Broncos. So
I mean, the Broncos offense is respectable. It's not top of the league, but it is respectable.
it's respectable, but you're not going to pick them over everybody else. That's what I'm saying. Like the most defensive dominant team in the league is still going to be like the Broncos. Their defensive held and they've been doing it the whole time. So there is a level of confidence that you play where you're like no matter how much you're down, your defense will be able to kind of stop the bleeding and hold it. And if your defense is holding it, all you got to do is just kind of play. It's the same thing with the Bills. Their defense started to hold. Like at the break, Mike Vrabel said it. He said Josh Allen is coming, and we got to play like this during the first half. I said, yo, during every first half, you'd see Mike Vrabel smiling. He'd be like, yeah, our team's playing with energy, da 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 da. This was the one halftime where he looked dead ass serious and he just said, yo, Josh Allen is coming. We know how Josh Allen is. We know how unstoppable that team gets when it comes to the second half. We got to play like this in the first half. Hey, bro, they came out there and Josh Allen showed them why they're the best second half team in the league. I have never seen Mike Vrabel in the halftime more serious talking about somebody than when he said, "We know Josh Allen is coming," and I said, "Holy shit!"
Man, that's crazy. All right, so that was a little bit longer. Neil, did you want to talk about the AFC, NFC? I guess since Gavin pretty much ran off like 7 or 8 teams,
I
you could
only
just
mentioned 4 teams. What?
you mentioned the Broncos.
I
You
said the only
mentioned
no. I said the Broncos. You can
you
argue is
mentioned the Patriots, the Bills, the
yes. Those
Broncos,
are
and
the
then on
two.
the
No, the
NFC side,
Patriots or the
you mentioned the
Bills.
Bears, the Seahawks, the Rams. You
No,
dare
the See, this is how I know my nigga not listening. See, I listed the 2 teams, and then I said the only team that you can argue is betting the AFC is the Broncos. And if you're arguing the Broncos, it's the defense. And if you're only gonna talk about the defense when it comes to the Broncos, you're only talking about one side of the team. NFC, I already told you that the best team in the league in the NFC is the Rams. Nobody can beat them. And then I said, someone mentioned the Seahawks. I said, no, I can't do that because whenever he plays the 49ers and the Rams, that man get blasted. So I can't put him. When I put the Bears, the team is the only that could look at every other team in the NFC and said they can beat them. They could beat Green Bay. They could beat Eagles. They could beat Seahawks. They could beat the 49ers.
Yeah, don't count this man Bo Nix out in the fourth quarter. He has been smashing in that department. So, but of course, Dev, please let me know what's on your mind, man.
For the NFC, man, I had five, but I'm gonna narrow it down to two.
You
I
have
got the
five
Packers.
complete teams in the NFC. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got five. So I'll narrow it down to two, man. I got the Rams and the Seahawks in my two for the NFC.
That's where I literally the
Yeah,
two teams playing each other this week
And
that's
this
fine.
week is going to show who's number one
of
and
the
who
of the
is
two.
not.
Which
Yeah.
is the Rams, because every time Sam
I
Darnold has
actually have
played
the
the
Seahawks
49ers.
winning this game, but okay. All right.
I know you would have the
We'll get
Seahawks,
there.
but I'm
We'll get there.
specifically
I have the
talking about
Rams
Sam
winning in an
Darnold
upset.
I
because
actually have Seattle winning.
when I say Sam Darnold, it's specifically this division. Like I'm telling you
It's
specifically,
another
the
tough
only
division to play
game
in.
that he has lost is really against the people in his division, except for that really weird, funky game. Like when he played against the Rams, he got beat up. When he played against the 49ers the first time, he got beat up. Like there's something about his specific division where Sam Darnold, like they figured Sam Darnold out in the division. That's it. They haven't figured it Sam Darnold out everywhere else. In the specific division that he has with Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay as the two head coaches with the Rams and the Seahawks. I mean, with the Rams and 49ers. Which again, one of them is getting held together by glue and duct tape. But my dog said he top five, and if a top five head coach can hold the team together with duct tape and glue, you gotta give him credit. So you feel me? My dog said he top five, so I'll let it go that he top five. If I say he was a top five, did I say he was a top five, Dev? I said he was top five. I just said he was number five in the first one.
You said you had him at number six. That's
I
what you
I
had
had
him
him
at.
as
You did
number
not have him
six.
in the original top five,
Man. All
like
right.
I
What
said.
was in the second then? What was in the second one? The second video
Um,
was a revised
it
version.
well, okay, all right. Anyway, so that's my NFC. The AFC, I had three teams, but I'll narrow it down to two. Number one being obviously the Broncos being the most complete team. And then I wanted to go Texans route, but I feel like the defense outshines the offense. So I couldn't really put them at number two.
Because that's the
Um,
same thing as the Broncos. It's literally the same thing as the Broncos.
yes,
The number
but
one defense,
Bo Nix has been balling. Let's
yes.
not do that.
And guess what? What's his face has
Because
been
it
hurt.
was the offense that won against the Giants game in the fourth
Okay,
quarter with them
and
8 minutes left. It was the offense.
okay, and according to you, the such a they're terrible. We're gonna give credit against terrible teams.
Oh nah, bruh. Hold
Terrible
According to
on.
teams.
Hold on,
bruh,
bruh.
the
Real
fucking
quick.
Giants are a dumpster fire.
Real quick. 10 hours ago on Twitter, Tyreek Hill posted the meme, and this is after it
Yeah,
was
He
announced that Tua
disappeared
was
like
being
this,
benched.
bro.
He
yeah,
posted a
I saw.
meme of the dude doing the vanishing act, bro.
Yeah,
So does this mean that Tyreek is getting the fuck up out of there?
Bro, he already said
Tyreek
that
should
he
have
was
left
leaving, bro.
last year. Like I said, Tyreek should have
Yeah,
left
he
last
already
year.
said that he was leaving.
I said this last year. He should have been
Yeah,
gone.
you should have left.
But yeah,
I want to
Agreed.
see. I want. Matter of fact, we'll save that for next week. Anyway,
Yeah,
so I got Broncos, and then I got Texans at a close number two, but I
yeah,
have
but
to give the number two spot to the Jaguars. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I can understand that, but they're not really complete though.
Their defense has actually been doing their job. Trevor Lawrence lost his star receivers.
Star receiver? You mean the
His
rookie
rookie, yes.
receiver that
Yes.
is bruh, like he was
that was out here catching interceptions. Yes, that same person. Yes.
He's a better corner than he is better. Like what? You're talking about his star you mean his star cornerback who is playing wide receiver.
His star receiver.
Star cornerback who plays wide receiver.
Okay.
You see, that's how he's the star cornerback playing wide
like
receiver.
Like I said weeks ago, when Travis Hunter does come back, pick a side, bro. You either going to be a receiver or you either going to be a cornerback. You can't be both. This is the NFL, sir. I'm sorry.
And he's a better corner than he is a better receiver. And now
that's
that
fine. He could be a corner. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a better corner. Like defensively, that man elite.
Neil has his hand up. What's up, Neil?
No reason. I was gonna say that the Jaguars, I want to agree with you on them being a complete team, but they're what, if I'm looking at the numbers correctly, 15 in offense. They're not
That's
even
what I'm saying. Like
Atlanta's at 13 in offense.
Like you gotta understand, like if this niggas, and I'm not even gonna like roast the.
But I'm not gonna be mad
like,
at them because they have been playing great offensive football. So these last 3 games.
I got the Jacks might finish. What's the Jacks right now? 9 and let me see.
10-4.
9-4. 10-4. The Jacks actually have a strong possibility of having 12 wins on the season.
I mean, yeah, they do, but they have to once again have to, and I give them credit because I want them to beat the Broncos next week. But it's like that's why when I was looking at it, when I said, bro, like it's the same thing. If you want to go the Texans route, I would have said, okay, cool. I'll believe more in the Texans than the Broncos because it's the same situation, except CJ Stroud has been hurt. Like he was out. Keep in mind that Davis Mills was the one that was playing for 3 games. They got them 3 wins, and he just got back, and they just beat the Chiefs and did all that. Like his QB, like the QB,
I have the Texans at a close number 2.
So but like I said, like I can argue. That's why I said I'll argue. Like if you said the Texans over the Broncos, I'd give you that. Because I'll be like, all right, cool. CJ Stroud is better. They have the number 1 defense in the league. Their offense, I believe in their offense better than the Broncos offense because CJ Stroud is arguably better than Bo Nix. It's just that if you like if the same hype that you want to give Bo Nix, bro, I'm not like no. The same way that Dev sits here every week and says, I do not believe in Aaron Rodgers. I believe in Mike Tomlin. I do not believe in Bo Nix. I believe in Sean Payton.
Okay. I mean, I actually agree with you on that. I actually agree with you on that. And this is the reason why I never cared for Brock Purdy. I always said, his offense was just so goddamn stacked.
Yeah,
the
but now
49ers was just so stacked.
Now his offense ain't stacked now.
And now you see Brock Purdy for what he really is, right?
But the team is still 10-4.
They're still 10-4, but they struggled to get that 10-4. Let's not do that.
Because everybody is hurt. That's what I'm saying. If the team is hurt, like I said, if it ain't Ben Johnson and if it ain't Mike Vrabel, Coach of the Year is Kyle Shanahan. He is literally, like, to be honest with you, he should have won Coach of the Year when the 49ers went to the NFC game. Like when he went to the NFC Championship and all his QBs got, he should have won Coach of the Year. No other coach that I can think of aside from Mike Vrabel.
The Raiders are healthy. Well, I could say the Raiders are healthy and they don't have a lot of injuries. They're just ass.
Yeah, because their players are just ass and the coaching staff is just ass. Like that's just ass. Like you just, bruh, like this is one of those decisions of where you say, okay, we understand why the Seahawks fired Pete Carroll. Now, if next year somehow the Raiders just come out of nowhere and doom, but the whole point of Pete Carroll getting hired is because he was a dude that is gonna establish the run game and do all. Bro, Ashton Genty looked like ass.
Bro, you hire a man to establish the run game who gave the ball to the QB to pass on
the line.
first on
Bro.
the 1 yard.
Okay,
All right.
a QB sneak.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Just real quick.
Talking about
we had 2 hours, man. So we got to wrap it up. Neil, did you go?
Yeah, but I didn't go. I'm gonna just keep it brief because we've already talked about most of the teams. Most complete team, I'll give you one on one side, one on the other side. I've got the Broncos on one side, and I've got Seattle on the other side. Their weakest factors are both their QBs, but other than that, they are probably the most complete teams as I've seen so far, and as the stats would say. And as I watch them, they continually to, defy the odds, but they also remain within the realm of reality too. For the Seattle, Gavin said it, it's the division problem. They've got a division that knows them well. For the Broncos, it's really just the QB at that point, and both of those, the division know Seattle in their division, they know their QB. And for the Broncos, the AFC just knows both Knicks' man. But in terms of just most complete, that is the closest in terms of most complete. After this year, it'll probably be the Patriots.
He just
So-
didn't want to give the Patriots now because that nigga just want to talk shit and just want to sit
Well,
here and be
I
like,
said
"Oh,
after
da, da,
this
da, da."
year, probably
You
I
feel
didn't
me?
I
You
didn't
should have
talk
just gave
one
to us
shit
now
about
because
them.
you should have
No.
gave us now
I
because
didn't have
our
the
QB
Patriots
is
in my
better.
top
He
three.
didn't have
You
the
feel me?
Patriots
You
either.
feel no, because you feel me?
I got
Look,
Patriots in the
we
top
already know
5.
this goddamn Dolphins fan. You see, he's in top
He-
5, and see, and he just didn't want to
I
see.
have him
I
in the
just said
top 5.
three.
Yeah, he has him
I
in the
just
top
said
5.
three. I got
Because
the three
look,
overall.
you see, look, but you see, you should have had us number 1 because look, if you just said, let
Number
me ask you a
1
question.
for
Here.
what?
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a
Y'all
question. Here.
didn't beat
Hold up,
anybody.
hold up. Look, well, we did beat the Bills. We beat the Buccaneers, just like how he just beat the Buccaneers.
So did
Hold on
we.
here.
So
The
and so did the
same
Falcons.
Buccaneers that's
I know,
about to lose their division.
Nah,
Yes.
they're about to lose their division.
Didn't
They
I
just
just say
got
we're
signed.
sending the Panthers
Like
to the
I
playoffs?
told you, bro, what are you talking about? Bro, they lost to the Saints like I told you they was
Bro,
gonna
they're
lose.
both
to the Saints.
tied. They're about
And
to lose
yes,
the division.
they're both tied. Like I told you, the same script every
Yeah, aren't they
year.
both 7-7?
Yes, it's
Yes.
the same
Yeah, so what are you
script.
talking about?
It's the same script in that dumbass division
I
every
told you,
fucking
though.
year. But the Bucks are gonna win. Like until one of these motherfuckers get a good ass coach, it's the same. And that's why I need Todd Bowles to get fired.
That's why he said
because
Todd Bowles needs to get
these
fired.
niggas are one coach away. And Todd Bowles need to get fired so they can get a good coach. Like you gotta understand,
I
like,
can say
bro,
that
like
for Falcons.
the shit is just like ass, bro. Like this, that whole division, you can literally, it's the same shit for the past 5 years. I don't need to talk about that.
I told
But
you.
let me ask you a question.
It's gonna.
You gonna take Bo Nix over Drake May? All right, that's all I need to know. 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 That's all I need
We're
to know.
officially at 2 hours, man.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Injuries,
We got to go to
milestones.
predictions.
all.
We
Injuries,
got to go to
milestones.
predictions.
That's all I need to know.
Injuries, milestones.
I don't even think we got time for injuries and milestones, but okay.
Bro,
all
we
right.
already know
All right,
the
so no.
most coveted
So
injuries.
forget it.
Yeah, we already know
Straight
the
to
coveted
predictions,
injuries, bro.
Yeah,
We
it's
were
already
kind of
good.
talking.
So-
Thankfully, we were talking about injuries throughout a little bit.
Yeah, we already talked about who's specifically gonna be injured.
So it's
You
not.
know,
It doesn't hurt the podcast if you're wondering.
Pat gone, and he not coming back till next year. Parsons gone, he not coming back till next year.
No, that's all good.
Penix gone, he
That's
asked,
done.
and he gonna get his job taken.
Right. And Gavin, you're mentioning Michael Penix when we're not even talking about that right now. He hasn't played in 3 weeks. Bro.
I know.
Okay,
I just
that's
wanted
enough.
to say he
All right.
asked.
Well, no,
His
I don't
knee's
want to
gone.
hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're moving on to the next segment, bro. All right.